What's up, guys? Eric again here from Rogue Faction Airsoft, giving you another gun review. Today we've got the KM4 by KWA. This is just an awesome M4. If you love the M4 platform, I recommend this gun 100%. It's about $380, but totally worth it. It shoots very accurate, very fast, just it's full metal, extremely solid. I've dropped it a couple times and it performs just as well as when it came straight out of the box. I run a 9.6 in the crane stock here, which has 6 positions, giving you a lot of options for length, or if you want to just compress it down to CQB, keep it really nice and close, you can do that. And then I'm just going to work from the outside of my gun, from what I've done to it, to the inside. I haven't done anything to the inside, but I'll tell you guys the specs about it anyway. Let's see, the outside, I run a single point sling, so I've got that attached right here. It already comes with a little loop, so you can do that, which is very nice. And up front, it does come with another loop, so in case you want to do a 2-point or a 3-point sling, you can do that. I took that loop off just because when you don't have the sling on there, it rattles around when you run, and it just bugged me a little bit. Anyway, let's start up on the top rail then. I've got an EOTech clone. It's not actually a real EOTech hollow sight, but it works very, very well. 10 brightness levels for red and green reticles. Then right behind it, I've got another EOTech clone. It's the magnifier for this sight, and it has the flip to side mount. So that's really nice because then, you know, if you got a long range target, you can use the magnifier, but then when they're closer, you know, like CQB to mid range, you just flip it off to the side and you can engage them with a straight sight. So I really enjoy that feature and that option that I have with this whole sight setup. And then let's see, then the handguard up here, I've got Magpul camouflage rail covers all across the top and the 2 sides, and those are nice because you can take them off easily in case you want to open up your rails to something new. I did leave this little bit of rail up here open because it doesn't really interfere with my hand if I'm ever holding on to it, and then when I do night ops, I can quickly attach my flashlight when needed. The front sight does not come off. Unfortunately, I do like putting the Magpul backup sights like I have here on the back. I have the ones that just flip up, but I couldn't put them on the front, obviously, because the front sight doesn't come off, but that's okay. You don't ever really then have to worry about it, you know, being misplaced or what have you. Up front here, this isn't the flash hider that came with it. The flash hider is full metal that comes with that, but this is the special flash hider that was built for the Surefire 6-inch silencer. Now, this is just quick detach. You can just slide it right on the front there, click it over, and it's locked in place. Just like that. It's that easy. And then that also adds a lot of length to your gun. It adds about, I believe, 5 overall inches to your gun. So you can put in a longer barrel in case for more accuracy. I leave the stock barrel in there because it shoots really accurate, like a tight bore already, like a 6.03 or 6.01. I'm not really sure, but it seems like KWA kind of treated me with a very nice barrel that I'm extremely pleased with. I don't need a longer one because it does the job, and I also like being able to take off the silencer in the middle of games in case like I get into some thick brush or I hit like an area where it's really CQB. And I can just take off the 5 inches off of my gun and go back down to a more CQB length, so I am more effective on the field. I've got the Magpul vertical grip down here at the bottom. I just find that it's just very, very comfortable for my hand and very solid. It's definitely on there to stay. It doesn't wobble or anything like that. The mags that I use, I have been using high caps a lot, but recently I've had to switch over to mid caps because most of the events I go to make it so, you know, you can only have one high cap or you can't have any at all. So I find that the mag 120 round mid caps work really good in the gun. They feed flawlessly. Most KWAs are extremely picky, but mag took that into consideration and they made their magazines so they do fit and they do work in your KWAs. So that's really nice. Like I said, everything is full metal. It comes with the RAS rails already on there. I just cover them up. Like I said, bolt catch does not work, but the charging handle, you know, the pull back and the dust cover flipping down, it's all really solid. It's not like, you know, sticky or anything like that. It's like lubricated. It just flows out really well. The hop up is easily accessible right in here, and very precise. Really, you're not going to get way too much hop or way too little between like tiny little turns. You're going to be able to gradually adjust it effectively, and it's got the two-piece hop up, which makes every round more consistent, which is really nice. Pistol grip's comfortable. I'm just going to move on to the inside of the gun. I believe I've covered everything out here. FPS with .2s on the websites, they'll tell you about 390 to 400. Mine was shooting about 390 with .2s, but right on the box it comes in, it says built for .25s or higher, and they really mean it. I was using .2s, and my shots were just going all over the place, and I was really displeased with that. I switched right over to my .25s, and it was just like a straight line of BBs. And it was great. The FPS for that then was about 340 with the .25 gram BBs. So, you know, a little bit lower, but it will get you into CQB games, which is really nice. So you don't have to really worry about that. Like I said, I didn't do anything to the insides of my gun, especially with my KWAs. I don't really like to touch them because they already come great. The rate of fire is really high with a 9.6 battery. And the range is pretty acceptable for an M4 AEG. I've had longer range guns, but mainly that's like from my snipers. I would say it's pretty accurate up to about 100 feet, I want to say, and then your shots get a little bit spaced out and they start to drop pretty bad after that. But that may also be because I'm using the .25s. They may carry a little bit farther with the .2s. But overall, I really like this gun. I would probably give it like an 8 out of 10 because of, like I said, the range after a little while. I like my guns having a lot of range. Otherwise, it's great. Like I said, really solid. I'm going to keep this gun like forever for sure, whether it will be my primary or my backup primary. I do have another gun on the way, which there will be another review very soon for that once I get it. I'm getting the Echo 1 XCR, very popular, and I'm really excited about that one. So that'll probably replace this as my primary, and then this one will be ready to go on the shelf for whenever or whoever may need it. And yeah, I mean, this is my KM4 by KWA, and I hope you guys like the video. And if you got any questions, feel free to comment, send me messages or whatever. And yeah, there's gonna be more to come, so go ahead and subscribe. I got tons of new guns, brand new loadouts for you guys to check out and enjoy. Obviously, you can see we've upgraded the multicam. Our team has. We went from AC to multicam recently. And yeah, got tons of new stuff. So go ahead and click that little subscribe button and enjoy the rest of your day and keep airsofting and be safe out there.